The challenger story forces every single one of us to ask a really uncomfortable question. In your own team, in your own company, is it really safe for someone to be that one person in the room who says, hang on a second, I think this is a mistake? Are you absolutely sure you aren't missing those critical warnings from the people who are closest to the real work?
The only way to fight this is to deliberately build what we call psychological safety. And you do that by rewarding, not punishing, the people who speak up with difficult truths. You have to model it yourself by asking questions, by being the first one to say, you know what, I don't know, or I was wrong about that. And you prove you're serious by actually listening to and even rewarding constructive disagreement.
So when you step back and look at these three killers together, ambiguous communication, undermining ownership, and stifling curiosity, you start to see that they aren't really separate problems. They're all part of this reinforcing system that just grinds agility to a complete halt. So the real question is, how do we become the kind of leader who can turn all of this around?
This table really lays it all out. It's about a fundamental shift. You have to move from creating confusion to providing deep clarity, from undermining ownership to actively empowering your team, and from fostering silence and stagnation to demanding curiosity and healthy debate. This isn't just about tweaking a few habits. It's about fundamentally changing how you show up as a leader.
And look, if you only take one single thing away today, let it be this: true flexibility, true agility. It doesn't come from some fancy new software or the perfect org chart. It's built on a foundation of trust. And that trust, it's either built up or torn down in those tiny, everyday moments of how you behave as a leader.
So, we'll leave you with this one last question to think about. As you reflect on your own leadership and the team you're trying to build, which one of these flexibility killers are you going to commit to changing, starting with your very next conversation?